8 years later, Jonathan Allard now stands alone as the second all-time winningest driver in Dirt Cup history. This one's going to mean an awful lot to him. Ladies and gentlemen, climbing out, let him hear it, Jonathan Allard! A bunch of well-wishers are going to get hugs, congratulations. We'll try to get Jonathan to the stage, but this is a big moment for this race team, a big moment for Jonathan. We're going to let him savor it as long as they want to before we bring him up here to the stage. So, Ashley, longtime crew chief, wrenching on this thing all weekend. This team just put it together. High points night on night number 1. Drew the pole for the scramble. All right, folks, making his way up to the stage. Hugs from the head cheese to your Dirt Cup winner. 4 times now he stood in victory lane here at Skagit Speedway, and technically that is 2 in a row. One big last step to make, but it's a good one. Jonathan, congratulations, man. 40 laps wire to wire for a minute or so. I thought that thing was going green to checkered. What did you think?
Yeah, I didn't know what to think. I think I stopped thinking, but what a ride. My guys did such a great job. They always put in a big effort, and Katie and Maury Williams always put a great car underneath me, and I couldn't have finished in front of 2 better guys that are on the front straightaway with me. One of my best friends, Peter Murphy in the world, and Rico Bray. What a talent. That guy, he just won't go away. So
let's talk about the race itself for a second, and Pete specifically. Pete showed you a wheel a number of times in the inside group. You stayed committed to the top in 1 and 2 for a little while, then moved her down to the bottom. What did you see? Why'd you make the move?
Well, I figured we were going to get to lap traffic pretty soon, so I had to start searching around a bit and see where we were at, and just didn't know which one was better. So went back upstairs a bit, and when I got over the cushion one time, I went back to the bottom. When I spun the tire all the way down the straightaway, I went back up to the top. So I didn't really have a plan, but once we got to those lap cars, I passed one of them and he passed me back, and I had reflections of a few years ago when I got taken out by a lap car leading, but thank God we held it together, and I'm just thinking of my brother right now. Now he's looking down on us, and I wish he could be here.
Steven, you won your first Dirt Cup in 2005 with your brother here in 2013. This is your 4th Dirt Cup win, puts you to 2nd place all time. What does that mean to you?
Well, it's amazing. This track's always held a special place in my heart. I came up here, and I think it was '96 for the first time, and loved it from then on. And Steve Byler's really put in a big effort to have us up here, and all you guys for putting 2 shows on in one day and having a track like this. It's a tremendous feat for you guys, and can't thank the safety crew guys and the push truck guys enough. What a great team you guys have here, but I got to thank my team real quick. Doyle Guffey's Rally Auto Sales, the team from Village Greens here, and they're always great supporters, and all the guys from Long Acre there at Washington Company, and we appreciate everything they can do. Also, like I say, all my guys, they've worked their buns off to get this car right, and it's been so great.
Jonathan, had you throw on the Hoosier hat real quick, and I got a guy coming up to hand you a big chunk of change. Boss man, why don't you make your way forward, and we will hand over the big check.
Well, Jonathan, here we are again. This is number 4. My first one? Appreciate it, guys. You know, the first one I gave you, you said you're going to go buy a house. The second one, you made a payment. The third one, you probably paid it off. And what are you going to buy with this one?
Well, I got a wedding to pay for. My beautiful fiance's here, and her son Kobe giving me all that support. We've got a wedding coming up in January, and can't wait for that. So we're going to have my buddy over there, Peter Murphy, at the wedding. Hopefully Rico can come to New Zealand and be part of it. But it's a great family event with all of us, so hopefully we can get a payment on that thing.
Well, Jonathan, I've told you guys every year you come up here, you're one of the classiest race teams in the country. It's a pleasure to have you at Skagit Speedway. Watching your race is a pure joy. Congratulations, here's $20,000. Enjoy it, you earned it. Go celebrate, have a great time.
Well, thank you very much. And again, thank all you guys for coming out, spending your hard-earned money. What a great place to come to. Wish we could be here every week.
Rico Abreu comes up third as well, and here, Pete, got a Hoosier hat for you here this evening. The Dolphins hat seen better days. Although you got to think, I'm sure the first thing you're going to do is thank the fine folks at Dolphins, right?
Yeah, you know, without them I definitely wouldn't be here, and without their support, and you know, they've been listening to this all weekend, so I'm pretty sure they're listening to it right now, and I'm hoping they're having a meat pie for me right now, and and hope they don't choke on it, because it's I kind of miss a meat pie here and there. But yeah, hats off to them, and anyone that has anything to do with our car, whether, you know, and all our New Zealand fans, but they're all listening to it right now too, and everyone back home, Mum, Dad, and all them, and you know, my wife and my two boys back down there at home in California, they're both listening, and we'll be coming home tomorrow, a little bit, you know, shorter than where we wanted, but we're pretty happy.
Well, Pete, a second place tonight. Let's talk about what happened in between races, prelim event number 2 and the main event tonight. Was that Parker's engine that you ended up putting in the big car tonight?
Yeah, he was kind enough to, you know, let me use his motor, you know, after I got rid of 2 of them on us, and, you know, what can I say, someone that, you know, give me their motor to use, so definitely we wouldn't be up here on the front row up here with Jonathan and Rico if it wasn't for him, and, you know, his sacrifice. He come up here to race too, and, you know, he said we could use his motor, and, you know, we're very appreciative of it.
Showed Jonathan a tire a couple of times, and then Rico showed you a couple of tires there late. Great racing for the second race all the way on. Happy with what you have here at the Dirt Cup?
Yeah, we had a good weekend, you know. We had a win and a third and a second, so we've got all the bases covered basically, I guess, you know, and you know, we got close to him there in traffic a little bit. Open ground is very hard to keep up with him. His thing just motors. They got a great team, you know, Maury Williams, Katie Williams, their whole team, Ashley Smith, they're just great people. And they got a great team, and you know, we did get beside him a few times, but, you know, I was probably hoping that we didn't have a caution at all there, because open ground again, he just took off in the end there, and then had to deal with Rico. So, you know, he got by me there, and he's a great little driver too. Who knows where he's going to end up? Maybe, you know, NASCAR or IndyCar maybe he's talking about. So, you know, it's a pleasure to know him, and this big fella up here, he's my mate, and I'm very proud of him.
Congratulations next year. Let's hope you just invert and go 3-2-1 instead, right?
Yeah, no shit, eh?
Yeah, congratulations. Peter Murphy, second place tonight in the 1NZ. I've never had a chance to talk to Rico Abreu, and here we are on stage with a third place at Dirt Cup this year. Rico, congratulations, and it actually seemed like your race car got stronger towards the end of the night. Was that the case?
Yeah, I came up here to race. You know, I just drove my butt off there at the end. You know, we had that long green, and, you know, I honestly started getting wore out. You know, good thing we got that yellow. You know, I got some spots there when Shane and Crockett spun out or got together, and, you know, I just can't thank Paul Silva and, you know, my whole family for putting this 24 car together.
Rico, this is a place that when you saw it a couple of years ago, you struggled to find some rhythm. You ended up building it in the Saturday Night A main show. From the very get-go when you unloaded this weekend, you've been fast and carried through, and you've got to be carrying all kinds of confidence right now.
Yeah, you know, I always have a high confidence level, and, you know, this is definitely my kind of track. You know, you're always on the hammer. You know, got a big cushion there. I got by Peter for second, and, you know, thought I could track Jonathan down and got my wing back, and, you know, just got tight on the cushion there at the end. Peter got back by me, but, you know, I'm happy with third, and, you know, to run up behind these guys, you know, you're doing a good job.
Rico, we were so happy to have you here this weekend. We know you've got big things going for your career, but hope you can make at least a couple more Skagit Speedway appearances before you're all done.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rico Abreu, third place tonight at the Jim Raper Memorial Dirt Cup. Let's get a photo with the trophy girls. Come on up, first, second, and third.